Hey, what's up, online community? And thanks for stopping by and checking out another segment of Straight No Chaser, where I talk sports and culture for fans, oftentimes with the fans. Now, tonight we're deviating from our normal programming schedule because I got a brother on here I've been trying to connect with for a while, and I've been really wanting to have him on the show. And we were finally able to make it work. So I'm really glad to have this brother on here. I got Chauncey Jones, former Thornton Wildcat, former University of Alabama basketball player, former professional basketball player, and all-around good cat. So Chauncey, welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Now, I wanted to have Chauncey on the show because not only is he a local legend here in Chicago, in particular the South Suburbs, but he's got a great story to share of perseverance, basketball, family, and just making sure that, or not making sure, but being able to give back to the community from which he came, and helping get back to younger people. But before we get into it, you know how we do it. You got your glasses, raise them up, grab your favorite libation. We're about to get into a Straight No Chaser. So you're playing in the SEC. Was there any type of trepidation or not hesitancy, but nervousness playing against some of those major name colleges like your Kentuckys and your Auburns? You know, the first time you're stepping out on the floor on the court, you know, was there any butterflies, any nervousness? Or was it
before, no matter who you play, man, and no matter who you are, you know, you're going to get nervous before basketball. And I call it, you know, that's a good thing for me.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was looking for all the smoke. You know, I wanted to play Arkansas. I wanted to play Kentucky. I couldn't wait to play Florida with Jason Williams, White Chocolate. You know, those were the games that I got excited for. You know, it was, you know, when we played Florida International, it's about, you know, getting up for those games.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think every player has a little bit of nervousness, but like I said, after 3 or 4 trips up and down the floor, you settle in. And it becomes about the competition.
So you just mentioned some of the names in some of the schools you played against in college. Was there ever wait, here's the disclaimer. Here at Straight No Chaser, everything is on the table, nothing is off limits, and we make sure that we give everyone an opportunity to purge their soul. Was there a ball player or a game where somebody just gave you work and you said, God damn, I just can't stop this dude, or he killing me out here? Was there one of those games played, especially in the tough conference like the SEC? Did you have one of those what the hell games?
I don't think I went through, and this is just being honest, I don't think I ever felt like I come away from a game where somebody just totally gave me the business. Okay. Now, it's been some guys who made some good plays, okay, you know, and had some good moments, but I've never walked away from a game was like, man, he just totally destroyed me.
Okay.
That didn't happen, you know. So one of my favorite guys, and Stan, I was so hyped to play against this guy, man. I mean, he was burning the country up. Jason Williams, yeah. Florida, and coming into Tuscaloosa, he was averaging 25 points, 8 assists, and like 7 rebounds over his last 10 games. So, you know, teammates messing with me. Oh, we got that little white boy, you know, all this, they messing. I was like, okay, like I got it. Stan, when I tell you, man, he left out of Tuscaloosa with 7 points. Really? I had 19 points, 7 assists. I dunked on a 6'11" guy. We won the game. So I gave him the business, man.
That's good stuff. Because that was gonna be my follow-up question. What was there a game or a team that you just, man, that you had a breakout game? We just had that one game that you'll never forget where everything was falling and we just giving the whole team work.
Yeah, it was Florida. I had a game like that against Mississippi State. At Mississippi State, the hump is what they call it. So they was hyped up. I think I had like 21 points, 8 assists. I think Scoonie Penn, I don't know if you know him, Scoonie Penn at Ohio State.
Yep.
So when they opened their building in '99, it was the first ever game played, Alabama versus Ohio State in their new arena. I played extremely well that night. We lost, you know, by like maybe 6 or 7, but that was a fun game as well. You know, Scoonie can play, Jason can play. Another fun game for me was Kareem Reid at Arkansas.
Yeah, Kareem Reid.
Playing him. So that was fun, man. He did a lot of talking, man. We had that New York, Chicago stuff going, and so, but fun times, man. Fun times.
Man, it's interesting that you mentioned that. I want to go back to something real quick. I was messaging with Coach Hill earlier today, and he told me to make sure that I gave you this message. He said he had 8 points against Mississippi State, and you mentioned that Mississippi State was one of your better games. Can you say that you outperformed Coach Hill when he played against Mississippi State, got 8 points? Did you get more than 8 points?
I just had it going that night. We'll just leave it at that.
All right, because
I had it going that night.
Yeah, we were messaging back and forth. He was like, "Yeah, make sure you ask him." You know, Coach Hill, he was always a really tough, fiery guy, and it carries over to his coaching style. But yeah, he's also competitive, so he wanted to let you know, hey, I got my 8 points against Mississippi State. So.